How you doing, YouTube family, man? Ant-Man here, back with another video, and I just got off a call. It was quick, fast, straight to the point, one and done. That's how I like it. But it was a quote that I actually came across today, and it really spoke volume. So I'm just going to read it. I wrote it down on my notepad here that I have next to me to my right. So it says, successful people are not gifted. They just work hard and succeed on purpose. Let me say that again. Successful people are not gifted. They're not gifted, guys. They just work hard, or should I say work harder, and succeed on purpose. Have you ever met someone that started off with just an idea, right? And then that idea started to become, a reality, and you start to look and say, oh my God, yo, I remember when you were, doing this. I remember when you were doing that. Now you're doing this. I never would have thought, y'all know what I'm talking about. It could be that one person that would like throwing papers up on the state, up on, on your porch, that was riding the bike, the person that was working at the pizza parlor down the street, right? The person that was, working, making your favorite coffee every morning at Starbucks, but now they cut the ribbon and now they have, their business, and, or they have an online business. They just finally made that decision to want to just, do something different, and they wanted to have something of their own, right? It could be whatever. Someone worked hard for something. It could be someone stating that, you know what, I'm tired of taking public transportation. I need to get a car, right? So they go to the classes, they take their, their test to get their permit, and then, they go take their driver's test and then they pass it. Next thing you know, a year later, they're driving up in a nice car or whatever car that they believe is nice, okay? And you see them and you're like, wow, like, this is amazing. Wow, I remember when you were telling me, hey, I'm going to get a car one day, man. I'm tired of taking this bus, right? So, hard work, can be defined, okay, in one word: effort. If you continuously put effort in something, whether you get success or not, it's still something to learn from, okay? Don't run away from a challenge, guys. Hard work is always challenging. It's not easy, okay? Because if it was easy, you know what I'm about to say, everyone would do it, right? That's a fact. And that's why you have some people that'll say, well, why don't you get a real job? Why don't you, do something else? Because they will never, ever work hard as you as you work hard, okay? Because you want to do something for yourself. They don't see you being successful in that. They don't have your dream. They don't have your vision, right? To be frank, they don't have the balls to go after what it is that you're going to go after, right? When you tell someone, you can do this, that, and the third, but you got to do all of this stuff and you can make 10 grand, they'll look at you like, yeah, right, sure. Let me know when it happens. And they're walking away like, yeah, this guy's crazy. There's no way in the world. But when you make that 10 grand and you're like, hey man, I want to take you out to lunch, on me, let's go out to the new diner that opened up, or the new restaurant, where they got like $200 steaks or whatever, and you're fitting the bill and you're paying, $100 or $200 tips and this, that, and the third. Everybody gonna love you up in there, right? Like, yo, how are you able to get this kind of money? Listen, man. Hard work, man. What is it that Kevin Durant said? I think he said, hard work beats talent any day of the week. That's a fact, man. So to tie back what I just said, successful people are not gifted. Guys, listen, just because you may see these people on TV and stuff like that, that doesn't mean that they are gifted, okay? It means that they just worked harder. They just worked hard to get on TV. They took the proper steps to do what needed to have been done, okay, to get in front of this, production team, to get in front of, the person that sets up an interview with this person to get this, that, and the third. You know where I'm going, right? So successful people are not gifted. They just work hard. Okay? They work harder than successful people. Okay? So the whole time I was supposed to have been writing this, and I didn't. So successful people are not gifted. Okay? They just work hard and succeed on purpose. All right? Successful people are not gifted. They just work hard and succeed on purpose. Now, guys, what do you think that means when it says succeed on purpose? Okay? There are some people that, you know how you're walking down the street and you just walking through an alleyway, you're about to go get something to eat really quick, or wherever you're going to pick up your kid from daycare and whatnot, and you just happen to see $20 laying right there underneath like a broke down car or something like that, and you're like, oh my goodness. You're looking around like, is this like am I being set up or something like that? You know what I mean? Am I on candy camera or something like that? You know, what's going on, right? You pick it up. It's not a game. Someone just you know, I guess lost $10-20, you know. They're upset, but it's one of your best, you know, parts of the day. I just found a dub. I just found $20. Okay. Now, so there's so many people that do not stumble into success. If you was not born with a silver spoon up your mouth, you was not born rich. Okay? And I'm not knocking nobody that was ever born rich. I'm not knocking that. But let's just be honest here. When you are not born rich, you grind for every single thing that you get. You work 20 times harder because you know, let's be honest, I may not have the support from my family. I may not have the support from my friends. My coworkers are laughing at me because I quit my job. You know, all this stuff that's going on, you work harder. You know what you want to do. And something that does not hold value to your life, you will delete that quick, fast, in a hurry because it does not connect with the purpose that God has placed on your life. You're like, this is not it. I'm not feeling this right now. I need something else. So you drive into things that you love, things that you want, things that you need. You have to prove it to yourself that I can do this. So when you succeed, it was on purpose. You didn't stumble upon it. You knew from A to Z, not A, B, C. No. A to Z. You knew from the jump that this was not going to be easy. You knew this wasn't going to be easy. But when you finally reached your goal, you became successful. You are self-made. No one can take that credit away from, no one can take that away from you. So that happened on purpose because you put your shoes on in the morning, you put your foot on the ground, and you stomped your way to success. You was not playing. There was not a day that went by, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. There was not a day that went by where you was just like, you know what? I'm going to give up. You may have kind of thought about it, but you never really let the thought sink in because every day you went to a job that you didn't like. Every day you had to deal with people you did not want to deal with. Every day you just was kind of low-key hating your life and the way things were shaping up. And you just was like, I don't want to do this. I want to do what I want to do. And when I succeed, no one can take that away from me. You know what I'm saying? So successful people are not gifted, okay? They're not. They just work hard and succeed on purpose. So when they reach that milestone that seems to be like this big old boulder that can't be moved, once they break through that thing, it was on purpose. They knew they were going to reach it. You know how you just meet someone that's just so overly confident and you're just like, where in the world did this confidence come from? How did this person just gain all this confidence? Like, I don't understand. Well, they really believe in themselves and can't nobody talk them out of it. If someone believes that, hey, leave them alone. Let them do what they feel that they need to do. Don't ever stand in the way of someone else's success or an idea Don't ever do that, because you probably could be standing in front of the next Steve Jobs, the next Mark Zuckerberg, the next what's his name, Mark Cuban, okay, the next Grant Cardone, the next Gary Vee. I mean, whoever it may be, the next Eric Thomas, the next Tony Robbins, the next Marie Morrissey. I can keep going, okay? You could be standing right in front. You could be stopping someone from being who God called them to be. You could be stopping someone from being, who they really see themselves as. Don't do that, okay? You want to be successful? You are the only person standing in your way. You're the only person standing in your way, okay? Pay attention to your own road, all right? When you look in that rearview mirror, you see yourself, okay? When you're looking in your mirror, you see yourself, okay? Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't worry about what nobody got to say. Do what you got to do. You want to succeed on purpose because you are not gifted. But can't nobody outwork you. Nobody.